My dear child, you are exactly where you should be in this moment. Hearing these words spoken directly to your heart, you came seeking hope, guidance, reassurance, or even just relief, and you will find here what you truly need. The message I have for you is not distant or general, but woven for your personal journey, meant to touch the places in you where only I, your Creator, can reach. As you open yourself to my voice, sense, and anticipation, arise within you. For I am about to reveal truth that can shift the direction of your days and illuminate your path with fresh clarity. What unfolds in these lines is not only encouragement. It is the very heartbeat of my love calling you forward. If you choose to listen, really listen, doors will open and burdens will lift. But to ignore my voice, to brush aside my invitation, is to risk missing the gentle miracles, the healing, and the deep security I long to give you. This is unlike anything you have heard before because it is not spoken by another person, not filtered by human understanding. Here you meet my word as I speak to you now and always directly and intimately, with nothing standing between my love and your life. I want your life to go well in every way. I do not desire your stumbling or your failure. My delight is in seeing you flourish, walking in freedom and savoring the goodness I have so carefully prepared for you. Hold tightly to my promises, for they are not empty. I am clearing the paths beneath your feet, removing the obstacles that once seemed immovable, uprooting every fear that has tried to take root in your soul. Even the enemies you sense around you, visible or invisible, I am pushing aside with the strength only I possess. Before you stretches a road, I have mapped one of true success and prosperity. One that is meaningful, not just by the world's standard, but by the fullness of my blessing. Watch how my hand tilts the course of events. Pay attention as I gently open the doors that lead to opportunity and new beginnings for you. Whatever difficulties or storms may arise, you have my assurance. You are never alone. My support surrounds you in the darkest valley and the brightest morning. Do not fear what lies ahead. I have crafted every move, every twist in your story so that the outcome is your victory and the nourishment of your soul. You may see troubles appear. It is true that in this world there are afflictions and trials, but my child, you march forward through them, not as one defeated, but as one crowned by my grace. Every drop of your effort, each act of courage and faith is already blessed. For I have conquered all that could oppose you. The victory is mine. And because you are precious to me, it is yours as well. No force can overcome what I have decreed for your good. Now let your own heart speak back to me. Trust, believe, and act on what I tell you. As you do, you will begin to experience miracles, both grand and subtle, even in the quiet corners of your home, in the interactions with those you love, and in the silent chambers of your heart. There is no need to keep suffering, no necessity for chains of sorrow or regrets to weigh you down. Surrender your anxieties, your deepest worries, even your nagging guilt, and place them in my hands. You were never meant to shoulder these burdens alone. I am here to relieve you, to offer you rest that no one else can provide. Forgiveness is my gift to you, freely given. You are cleansed. You are new, pure in my sight. Let the shadows of shame, the fog of uncertainty that has stolen your joy, melt away in the warmth of my love. Trust that I oversee every detail of your needs and will guide you to solutions you cannot yet imagine. My love is your safe shelter within it. Every fear and anxiety can be laid to rest. Rest in the confidence that I am tirelessly at work for your benefit, turning each care into celebration, every barrier into a bridge of blessing. Take heart, especially when tests and challenges intensify. In the moments when you feel weakest, draw from me the strength that never runs dry. I will never withhold my help from you. I will grant you clarity, allow you to see beyond your current troubles into the radiant future I have prepared for you. Every challenge is shaped by my wisdom to make you strong and to form the character that shines brightest in adversity. So remain unwavering in your trust. Each step you take is covered by my love and directed by my divine purpose. Even when you cannot see it, be aware that my presence is not only with you during celebrations and laughter. I stand beside you in seasons of uncertainty and transition. My promise is unbreakable. And my love for you is constant, a solid rock upon which you can build your life. Regardless of the storms, allow my peace to surround you fully, to fill every moment with a new hope at dawn and a deep gratitude at nightfall. Together we face whatever comes next. Remember, nothing is impossible for me. Your journey transformed by faith will overflow with possibility. If you can believe even in your frailty, you open the way for my unlimited power to move in you. My presence in your life guarantees that obstacles will be overcome. I am with you through every trial. You do not fight alone, nor do you dream alone. The desires deep within your heart matter to me. I see your yearning for fulfillment, for your hopes to take shape in the world. Yet, sometimes you encounter barriers and opposition. Do not be afraid. Raise your head. Take up the shield of faith and enter your battles knowing my spirit infuses you with strength. Deposit your trust in my hands without reservation. Watch as mountains shift as the burdens that once seemed so heavy dissolve before you. My love is unwavering and unconditional. My loyalty to you endures beyond any weakness or mistake on your part. You could never be abandoned by me. I am by your side every moment. Whether you sense my presence or not, press on courageously. Your heart strengthened by confidence in me. When you anchor your trust in me, you pave the way for doors to open to experiences you never thought possible and blessings that you never even asked for. My will for you is not only good, it is truly perfect and tailored to the genuine needs and the blossoming of your soul. I desire for you to live in peace, your emotions anchored in the stability of my power and grace, not swayed by circumstances. Keep a humble and grateful heart, knowing that my affection for you ensures there will continually be new occasions for me to show you just how loved you are and what wonders I am able to cultivate in your life. My love cannot be exhausted. Every moment is a testament to my attentive care and my deep desire to see you prosper. I do not rejoice in your failure, nor do I desire your stagnation. I wish for your life to keep moving forward in hope and purpose. As you meet each day, be assured that I am intimately tied to the unfolding of every detail, adjusting each situation so that it ultimately works for your benefit. Bring me your faith. Offer me your trust. Allow me to demonstrate again and again how deeply I value you and how vested I am in your total flourishing spirit, soul, and mind. Every challenge is my opportunity to show you my faithfulness, and every victory you achieve is evidence of my power at work in you. Remember, my support upholds you not only in seasons of testing, but also in seasons of triumph. You need me always, whether in celebration or during hardship. My company will never cease. My presence with you endures forever. Declare now your belief in me. Let nothing separate you from this love. No matter what may come, regardless of what others have said about you or to you, from this very situation, you will emerge. Believe it. Fill yourself with encouragement. I long to see joy radiate from your face, replacing every shadow of sadness. Set your full confidence in my love, my power, and my word. Each morning, be assured that my voice is reaching you softly, guiding you into paths of light and assurance. Let these words be etched into your soul. They are signposts for your journey, helping you walk in success throughout your days. I am breathing my holy healing breath over your home, on you and all those who dwell with you under your roof. Share with your loved ones that my presence is with your family. Invite them to seek me every day with awe and with devotion. I will show you and them what I can do in the lives of humble, honest people willing to be transformed. I will tear away harmful habits and thoughts of defeat and negativity. With your own eyes, you will witness how those you hold dear begin to understand and perceive your intentions for their good. Many changes are ahead, but be patient. Let the necessary time pass without losing faith. In the meantime, do not cease praying. Your earnest prayers have great worth. Write your requests on paper and keep them close, returning to them, reading and praying. Again, keeping your faith alive. Life's battles and trials may try to extinguish that faith, but your persistence in prayer is the bridge that brings blessings, topples obstacles, and brings all that you long for into being. Every time you pray, the heavens tremble, doors are unlocked, chains break, and adversaries flee. You will watch the reality take shape of those things that bring you peace, wisdom, humility, abundance, and prosperity. Let your heart and lips overflow with the joy you feel from these words. Share the happiness that glows from your eyes with those around you. Greet the world with genuine cheer. For there is power in your words to heal and to restore those who receive me and are longing for meaningful change. I have given you authority. Speak with faith to still storms, to command obstacles to retreat, to cause healing and freedom for every thirsty soul around you. Grasp this truth. I am with you, steadfast and true, no matter the difficulties or challenges that come your way. My faithfulness and grace are larger than your shortcomings and weaknesses. I cleanse your soul of guilt. I lift away the burdens you were not created to carry. I make all things new so you can choose again to leave your past behind. Walk with me towards a secure destiny, for you are with me for eternity. And in this life, you will always know the warmth and kindness that surround you as a shield. Seek me every day. I am hastening the time so your blessing arrives to fill you and your family with joy. But while you await these things, stay anchored in my peace. I am giving you tranquility without end. You do not need to rush out in fear to fulfill my will this very moment. By seeking me, you are cooperating with my plan. As you set aside even a little time to pray and to meditate, you will find your heart renewed, strong, and full of life like a newborn set free to embrace each day anew. Draw near to me without reservation or fear. Ask me for whatever weighs on your soul. I promise my word will be written on your heart and will shape the requests that align with my purpose. Even if words escape you, be still. Enjoy the closeness of my presence. And let my arms unfold you like an oasis. After long battles, here you are safe to rest, to heal, to drink deeply of living water that restores the place within you that longs for me, to taste the bread from heaven that nourishes your spirit. What you feel in these moments of prayer and stillness is the beauty of my peace, the depth of my love, and the immeasurable strength I impart when you kneel before me. Recall what it is to be loved. Let your emotions run freely. Pour out your heart when you feel weary. Cry if you must, and know I listen to you every day. Here I am, always ready to love you again. Always present to rekindle your spirit and gently transform your life, your character, even the patterns of your thinking. Your spiritual eyes will open in new ways. You will see blessings unfolding that you never expected. You will experience joy and wonder in both the small and the extraordinary things. Do not speak any more that your time and days are wasted away in worries or loneliness. With me, your hours are never lost. Abide in my presence and never forget how loved, valued, and cherished you truly are. If you pray, I hear. If you wait, I provide. If you believe, I fulfill my every promise. These words I give are alive. They will not return to me empty. Allow my spirit to write this letter to your heart each day. My angels deliver it to you, cleansing and inviting you to joy. Every morning, I want you to be fully aware of the miracles about to break forth in your life. The times are aligning with my purposes, my intentions. For you are holy and beautiful. Do not focus on the negative or be swayed by discouragement. Your financial struggles or health concerns are not the authors of your story. Dream boldly and ask of me those things that seem impossible. For I delight in your grateful heart and ever-growing faith. These two ingredients, gratitude and faith, bring forth daily miracles. Others will witness the transformation in you. When they see your triumph, some will come humbled, recognizing my authority and giving glory to my name. I am calling you to be a witness and a carrier of blessing to the nations. Walk step by step. Do not try to force the timing. For everything shall unfold at the perfect hour. Wait on my signal and let faith and praise be the language of your lips, thanking me not only for what you have received, but for what is coming. Understand, strength and entry into the spiritual realm require courage. Those who continually grieve in defeat and do not believe my love will remain trapped in cycles of disappointment. You know better. Do not let yourself be influenced by their defaced voices. Trust in my direction over you. You do not need their validation. I am your constant guide. Do not let fear of failure take root in your thoughts. When you are tempted to be afraid, recall that your heavenly Father is the same Almighty God who secures you day by day and keeps watch over you each night. There is nothing you need fear but distance from my love. No one is destined to spend eternity in darkness. I did not create you to drown in negative thinking or despair. Come to me when you thirst. I offer you life-giving water that refreshes your soul, joy to fill your mind, and happiness to settle in your heart, breaking the power of negative emotions. I give you all the strength needed to withstand whatever crash or attack tries to sap your courage. Whenever discouragement seeps in, return here. Let my messages become your shield, making you strong and brave. With confidence rising, you will find your enemies shrink back at your newfound valor. The approval of others will lose its hold on your peace, and you will not seek love at the price of your dignity. Thank me for these words now. In this very week, I will send signals and signs to confirm that you are not alone and that these words are living seeds certain to bear fruit. My love upholds you. My light renews your hope, and my hand lifts you to stand again. Joy swelling in your breast. Even when you feel overwhelmed by thoughts or are tempted to surrender, do not forget my light wraps itself around you, protecting and rescuing you. With me, no curse, no evil, and no darkness has power over you. In the shadow of my Spirit, you are fully safe. I am your God, your truest friend, your loving Father. I watch over you with more affection than you can fathom. Despite enemies or obstacles, my shield surrounds your life. Should you encounter those who wish you harm, do not shrink or retaliate in bitterness. Instead, show mercy, for your strength is in me. If others have refused you comfort in your need, remember that I never turned away. When you sought support and found none among men, you discovered my arms open and waiting. From this day forward, never hesitate to speak with me, to share, to unburden, to rest. I will never ignore your prayers. It is my delight to see your heart healed and your spirit made sensitive to love once again. You are precious in my sight, and I have destined you for great blessings that cannot be destroyed by any hand of evil. Even as adversaries may try to bring pain or instability, my hand intervenes, moving them away from your path. There is no power in heaven or earth that can defeat you as long as you abide with me. Never forget that my nearness is your strength. Persist in prayer, whether in shadow or in sunshine, and watch the bridge of miracles cross into your everyday life. The test you face is not insurmountable. I have a solution for every need. Even when your reserves run low and you cannot imagine moving forward, lean on me. Do not let go. I am coming to lift your arms, to hold you close, to pour out my holy affection. Speak with me at every turn. There is no pit so deep that I cannot draw you out. If you have missed a step, pray, and I will guide you back. Trust me. Rejoice. For eternal blessing is pouring into your life and the lives of those near you. I am Jesus, and I urge you never lose heart. I have taken your burdens upon myself. Everyone who believes in me will see wonders from above. Always remember, you are mine. Hold your head high and walk paths of blessing. Nothing can weaken or unsteady you if you value my presence and respond to others with compassion. Even when doubts swirl and temptations circle, my grace is larger still. Now close your eyes and in faith say, I believe you, my God. Await the great miracle I am working even today. If I have brought you to where you are, then surely I will walk with you to the very end. Trust in my support and my help. I am dispelling your fears, clothing you with renewed confidence. The setbacks you face are only for a moment, they will pass. Meet problems calmly. Do not be shaken when conflicts arise. Wonderful things are unfolding even in the spiritual realm, though your natural eyes do not see them yet. Believe by faith. You are surrounded by a mighty army of angels. The sound of their drums and the blast of their trumpets pre-add victory. Every chain breaks by the power of my sacrifice. You are blessed, favored, and victorious as you trust in me. There are endless wonders on the path for those with a pure, expectant heart. I seek hearts like yours over all the earth. Some allow themselves to be corrupted by pride or a counterfeit holiness, but you keep your heart with humility. I will speak directly to your soul if you treasure and obey my words. Whatever I do for you is meant to spill out as blessing first for your family and for all those who thirst for salvation. Never take the glory for yourself. Remain humble through your hands. I will do great things, but let your boast be only in me. The walls around you will fall. Your way will open. My blessing is on your children. Let them see my love reflected in how you live, beginning at home. You have come too far to turn back now. Soon you and your loved ones will taste the abundance I prepared. Listen carefully to my guidance. Live by it, and do not stop praying. Align yourself with my power. This is where miracles are born and where your victories find their source. Face every challenge, every unkind word without retreat. I know the secret suffering and the humiliation you have endured. Now is the time to rise, to take up my shield and my blazing sword and fight not just for yourself, but for those you cherish and for the future that waits. Consult my word for strategy when the battle is yours to begin. Your adversaries may seem unprepared, lulled into assuming you will be silent in the face of insult. But now you have spent your season of preparation. You are ready. I will give you triumph over all who try to destroy your dreams. Where they tried to cut your wings, I now give you wind for soaring. Through your victory, my power and my name will shine for all to see. So many beautiful things can flourish in a heart willing to believe and hope for miracles. I see and favor such hearts across the earth, though rare they may be. Guard yourself from those who pretend to know me, but harbor pride and selfish ambition. They are not close to me, no matter their appearance. I am with you. I will supply the courage and perseverance you need. Nothing is too hard for the soul surrendered to me. Embrace your freedom from debt, manipulation, bad habits, and every chain of addiction. Turn away from what wounds you and you delight me. Stand firm and honor me with all your trust and with the offering of your whole heart. Rise up a victor, not a victim. Let no fear take root. Begin this day enveloped in the sweet serenity I pour out now. Sensing how deeply I love you. Lay down your worries. Let me carry them. If at any moment you feel lost or burdened or without direction, in those moments especially, draw near. A few moments with me are never wasted. Find a quiet place. Allow my presence to embrace you. Settle your spirit and let my promises fill your mind. Nothing you have done places you out of my love. I do not change. My decision to love you is fixed for all eternity. If you are willing to discard your failures, to let your past be past, if you open yourself to the love of the eternal God, then all of my living promises become real for you. Now believe, and from your soul rivers of life will flow. Trust, and I will give you courage to overcome evil. Let today be one of wonder and tomorrow and every day that follows. As you meet me in each morning, telling me your desires and sharing your victories and disappointments. We will plan your dreams together. Map out your future. With hope, shaping a destiny brighter than you can imagine. Release the need to be perfect. Relieve yourself of pressure. And do not waste your peace imagining that I am angry with you for failing or falling short. Remember, always, you are my beloved child. These truths I whisper in your spirit are for you to treasure. There is forgiveness, healing, peace, and salvation waiting for you. Through my resurrection, you hold eternal life and abundance. From this day on, you will walk with newfound confidence and security, feeling loved in ways you may never have known before. Let your heart swell with faith each morning. Face every trial with your head held high in the light of my presence, shining in you. Tell me now, I believe. And let nothing interrupt your journey of trust. Your struggles are temporary if you hold fast to my hand. You will cross through these hard times with dignity and your face will shine with my authority. Let your testimony be known. You have never been abandoned by your Father in heaven. Even if others failed you, left you unsupported or condemned, I never did. You journey forward, sometimes strong, sometimes weak, but you always rise again. You will not be swept away or overwhelmed, for this is not your end. Let your tears today become tears of happiness, for ahead of you is a future of beauty and blessing. The battles are concluding, freedom and hope are rushing in. When you taste your freedom, run eagerly closer to me. Together, we will keep moving forward, even when you are tired. I have smoothed the way ahead. The moment is now. Do not wait. Throw wide open the curtains of your soul, and let my light pour in to drive out every remnant of despair or fear from others' advice. Let my presence fill every empty room of your heart, driving out all lingering pain and sorrow. Now that you have welcomed me in, I inscribe with my own hand new dreams and purposes on the page of your life. I am light in life. Since creation itself, I have looked forward to this day, longing to be first in your heart, and to celebrate with all of heaven at your choice. There is an adversary, but you need not fear. I am the way, the truth, the life, and my spirit will lead you always. Do not seek counsel from every passing voice. Let thankfulness be your attitude and take me seriously. Give me time and meet me in my word. I will teach you, tell you miracles, and whisper wisdom to your soul. Learn from those who have gone before, imperfect, but brave and faithful, who conquered and endured, because they trusted in my kingdom, an everlasting kingdom, not built on fleeting things, but anchored in eternal power. Here at my throne, find all you seek. Love, understanding, healing, strength, gentleness, patience. Do not wait for the world's attention or affection. Choose as you are to hold tight to faith in me. I will never let you down. Fresh times are here, even as many lose hope. While the world is tossed, divided, or threatened, you will abide beneath my shadow. Nothing will be lacking at your table within. Your desires will be refreshed. And you will run with courage after the dreams I have SWN in you, because you know you are never alone. Even when others mock, attack or misunderstand, do not be afraid. When your hope clouds, pause and tune your ear. I am here. I will rescue you and send away darkness. Speak these truths aloud. Your trials are nearly over. My embrace now surrounds you, confirming that these words are not simply sounds. They are my very truth. Your future is not determined by your mistakes or by the shaking of the world around you. You have found safety in my arms. Peace and unshakable joy are your inheritance. Let this faith soak deep in your being, for a powerful miracle is drawing near. You say you love me and believe in my power. So believe also that I have already forgiven you. Do not punish or condemn yourself for what is past. My forgiveness is thorough, my cleansing absolute. Fill yourself with my word. Let your thoughts be shaped by truth. And do not turn back to harmful patterns or despair. You are secure in my hands. Even when attacks come, I protect and shield you. Let go of those who weigh you down with discouragement. And do not return to relationships and places that bring you harm. Keep your spirit warm, full of fire. If you long for others to share the blessing you are receiving, make these words known. Join the movement of good news. Spread blessing, light, and hope wherever you go. Remain steadfast, never giving up, honoring me with your trust. As you step forward each day, do so in peace, trusting in my love that fills and reshapes you. Leave your worries with me. I will care for them. When confusion or fatigue strikes, even when the way is unclear, give me a moment. Let the silence fill you with my peace. My love for you is unwavering. I will never abandon you. Let go of any notion that your failures can separate you from me. If you receive my love, every living promise in my word is yours. Believe in me and rivers of life will well up within you. Start every day with me. Listen, speak, dream, and plan with me beside you. Release unnecessary demands on yourself. For I do not demand impossible perfection. Only your willing, open heart. In my sacrifice is peace and salvation, and in my resurrection is your abundance of life. You are now called to walk with confidence and a calm spirit, loved and secure each morning. Trials are not forever. As long as you cling to my hand, you will pass through the season shining with my joy and authority. Let all know the truth. Never have you been forsaken by your heavenly Father, even when others failed to stand with you. Let tears be transformed to joy and burdens lifted. For the beautiful future I have designed is coming quickly as the battle concludes. Race to me. Let us embrace, take hands, and walk forward into the new chapter I have written for you. Clear out the darkness. Let my light enter freely and dispel the old shadows that once settled in corners of your heart. I am here. Inscribe on your soul the dreams and purposes I crafted for you before time began. Rejoice knowing that you are deeply loved, protected, and called for such a time as this. Go forth in my strength and in the quiet assurance that you belong to me forever. Amen. My beloved, rise now and carry my words boldly into your day. Believe, walk in faith, share my love, and remain in the peace I pour out for you always. I have known you from the first light's whisper, long before you could form questions in your mind or yearnings in your heart. I have seen every turning point, each sigh of uncertainty, your laughter, your tears, and I am acquainted with each thread that weaves your story together. Even when you thought you wandered alone, you were never unaccompanied. My presence is always traveled at the edges and center of your journey. Do you sense the gentle tug on your spirit that leads you here, that brings you to moments like this when my words reach for you and invite you to pause? This is not a coincidence or passing sentiment. It is the calling I have placed in your life, the invitation to discover deeper truth, rest, and unfailing love in me. You do not need to prove yourself to catch my attention. I delight in you not for your perfection but for who you are and who you are becoming in my hands. There is nothing hidden from me. Nothing so dark that my light cannot touch. Nothing so tangled that my care cannot unravel. And no distance you could run that would make me lose sight of you. Your secrets are safe in my embrace. Your wounds are known by the one who can heal them fully. As you open your heart to me, you open a door to possibility, to growth, to the beginning of a new season that only I can bring forth. There is a misconception prevalent and subtle that you must carry burdens alone. That you must be strong enough to withstand every storm or disappointment. But listen as I say this, you were not designed for relentless striving. Nor were you created to shoulder heavy loads without help. I am your refuge in the tempest, your shelter under pressing clouds. When you feel exhaustion at the edges of your heart, let these moments become invitations to come closer, to draw on my strength instead of wringing out your own spirit. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and my love shines brightest where you are willing to be honest and vulnerable. You may wonder how you fit into the greater tapestry of my work in the world. Sometimes you look around and see others moving, building, achieving, and you may question your worth and your place. Let me assure you, your life is imbued with significance that transcends what you do or fail to do. The value I see is anchored not in your accomplishments, but in the very essence of who you are as my beloved. Each day you trust me. Each small decision to hope. Each step to forgive or to try again. These are the things that echo in eternity. I see everything and nothing is wasted. Every weary step, every whispered prayer, these are precious offerings in my sight. Do not be afraid of your questions or uncertainties. When you are anxious about the future or replaying yesterday's regrets, know that I am not discouraged or impatient with you. I invite you to bring your doubts and fears to me. Not so I can shame you for having them, but to show you how securely you are loved in the midst of them. I am patient and kind, never distant or disinterested. My understanding is beyond your grasp, and my wisdom is always available for those who seek it sincerely. Whenever you feel like a small vessel in a great ocean battered by waves you do not understand, remember that I am the one who commands the sea and walks upon its surface. I am not overwhelmed by your struggles, nor surprised by your questions. Trust that I am with you, steadying and guiding, navigating you safely through waters both familiar and unknown. Even the things you fear the most hold no sway over my plans for you. My love is your anchor, and my purpose for you is unwavering. Let me speak directly to the places in your heart that have hoped and been disappointed, to the dreams you keep folded away because you do not want to hope again only to be hurt. I know the weight of longing and the ache of what feels unfinished or unreachable. Do not close your heart to me or assume that silence means abandonment. I am always at work, sometimes in quiet ways, as Seeds grow unseen beneath the soil until the right season comes. What I begin I am faithful to complete. Release your grip on unmet expectations, and let me surprise you with new possibilities and hidden blessings. When loneliness whispers that you are forgotten, remember that you are written on my hands. Remembered at every moment, cherished with a love that predates time. I have not abandoned you in the waiting. Even when your prayers seem to hang in the air unanswered, know that I do not ignore your cries. My timing is perfect, woven with wisdom, mercy, and the perspective you sometimes cannot see in the present. I am shaping you in the waiting, strengthening your hope, deepening your trust, preparing you for more than you imagine. I want you to learn the art of resting in me, to let go of the compulsion to fix everything with your own strength. There is a freedom that comes when you truly trust me with the outcomes and trust me with your heart. As you lean into this trust, you will find peace not dependent on external circumstances, but rooted in the certainty of who I am. I am your Father, your shepherd, your closest friend. Allow me to carry the load with you. Let me shelter you with unshakable arms. You matter to me in ways you barely comprehend. Every detail of your life is seen. Every joy, every tear, every worry, and hope. I have not brought you this far only to leave you without direction. I am writing a story with your life that will one day shine with a beauty you've only glimpsed. What you perceive as a setback or detour may in my design be a shortcut to grace. A way to lead you to a place of greater fullness and joy. If you sense a stirring, a quiet longing as you read these words, do not push it aside. Respond to it. This is me reaching for you, inviting compassion and openness, awakening hope, and inviting you to lay aside fear. The journey before you is not meant to be traveled alone, nor is it a path of striving, but of surrender. Trust me with the questions, the wounds, and the dreams. You are closer to breakthrough and blessing than you realize. All you need to do is lean in, listen, and let your heart respond to my love. I know the places your heart aches, the moments you retreat inward, and wonder if you've been truly understood. Even in those quiet tears you dare not show anyone else, I am there, attentive, loving, and never weary of comforting you. Do not imagine you must be entirely strong for me, for I cherish your honesty, your trembling prayers, the whisper that escapes between breaths when you think you are alone. The world tells you to keep yourself together, to hide your weakness. But I invite you to rest in my strength, to let go where you think you must grasp tighter. I can handle every sorrow, every doubt, every whispered why there is nothing in you, I reject. Even what presses on you like a shadow becomes in my hands the soil where hope pushes up like a seedling breaking through the ground. I want you to know that you are cherished at your messiest, precious when you feel least valuable. My gaze sees beyond your present turmoil into your eternal worth. When you fail, let me meet you at the place of your disappointment rather than hiding from my presence. I am not repelled by your mistakes. My love pursues you persistently regardless of your record, coming right into the midst of every failure to gently call you upward. You imagine a wall of shame, but I have never built it. My voice is not accusation, but invitation. Come, let's reason together. Let me cleanse your conscience and restore the song that once danced in your soul. I want you to know how relentless my forgiveness is. There is no repeat offense that tirelessly drains my mercy, no habit that dulls my enthusiasm for redeeming you. Each time you return, I am already looking for you. The feast and celebration begin the moment your heart turns my way. Whether a bold stride or a timid glance, you have heard it said that you must perform, achieve, secure great things before I delight in you. But I remind you that my delight was with you before you lifted a finger. A flower does not bloom for applause. It opens toward the sun because that is what it is made for. So too your true self flourishes in my love, not as a payment but as an outpouring of your design. Come to me in your daily ordinary moments. The tasks you think are too small for my notice. The long hours that feel repetitive. I am present in the mundane, weaving purpose even in repetition. Turning each breath into a chance to be with me. Don't separate your spiritual life from the rest of your days. As you wash dishes, tend to your work, care for others, I am inviting you into deep fellowship, a sacred companionship that transforms every action. Let your mind recall who I am to you, not as an abstract deity, but as the very breath in your lungs, the source of your laughter, the sturdy ground beneath your faltering steps. My nearness is not dependent on your awareness. It's a reality more certain than anything you touch. When dread or anxiety grow heavy, return to this truth. I do not come and go with your emotions. I remain unwavering, a shelter more reliable than sunlight. Let the truth of my presence settle within you until it anchors peace even in the midst of storms. Every longing, every desire for something greater is a homing signal woven into your soul. When you feel restless or empty, that ache is not a rejection from me, but the pull of your heart to return home. Do not numb your hunger with quick distractions. Let your emptiness draw you to the feast I have prepared. In my presence, every longing finds its answer. Though the satisfaction often begins quietly, like living water flowing drop by drop into thirsty ground. Over time, your inner desert will become a well-watered garden. I take delight in satisfying you with good things. Not just eventual rescue and eternity, but joy and comfort and purpose. Today you may ask why you must endure the waiting times, the seasons where prayers feel unanswered and dreams seem distant. Know this. Waiting is not punishment and your hope is not wasted. In the soil of waiting, roots grow deep. Your character anchors so that when the fulfillment comes, you are ready to carry its weight. I am working in the unseen, crafting the very answers you long for. Trust me not only in the arrival but also in the becoming. I see every seed you plant in tears and will not allow a single one to perish fruitless. For I am the Lord of the harvest, faithful to bring forth abundance from every season, even when all you can see is barren ground. Do not fear if the path ahead is unclear. My guidance is not always thunderous or dramatic. Often it is the gentle nudge, the persistent peace, the wisdom that settles slowly like morning dew. Learn to listen for my leading in your spirit, to tune your inner ear to the frequency of my love. I do not leave you to guess your way forward. Be patient with yourself as you grow in discernment. And when you make mistakes, remember I am the good shepherd, skilled at bringing you back into safe pasture. No detour is wasted when you walk with me. For I use all things to shape your heart and fulfill my purposes. You may wonder about your worth when you compare yourself to others. My beloved, Comparison is a thief that robs you of joy. I crafted you with unique gifts. Each life a tapestry woven from my intention and creativity. Do not measure yourself by what others do or possess. Your story is precious to me. Your journey is watched over with care. The light you bear is not diminished because another shines beside you. In my family, there is no competition, only celebration of my diverse handiwork. Cling to the identity I have given you, a beloved child, created for fellowship, destined for glory. The approval of others is fleeting, but my affirmation is steadfast. A banner waving over your life even when the world cannot see it. If you feel insignificant, unable to make a difference, recall that I have always chosen the humble, the overlooked, the small things to confound the mighty. I delight in using the very places you consider weak to reveal my strength. Offer to me your insufficiency, and watch as I multiply it. The loaves and fishes of your life, when surrendered, become enough in my hands. Every act done in love, no matter how hidden, is noticed, cherished, and woven into the grand story I am telling through history. Nothing is wasted when given to me, not even your pain. For I redeem every sorrow, shaping it into a testimony of hope and renewal. Continue to trust that my work in you is ongoing, never abandoned, always moving toward goodness. Where others may have given up, where even you may have lost hope, I have not. My commitment to your transformation is unwavering. I see not only who you are, but who you will become, radiant, whole, a reflection of my heart and character. So today, however you come, fragile or strong, faithful or wavering, rest in my promise. I am with you, working all things for your good. Let me remind you that your worth is not determined by outward appearances, fluctuating feelings, or the approval of those around you. In my presence, your value is established before the world began. When doubt creeps in and the mirror of your soul reflects only flaws or confusion, I am the one who sees the original design I placed deep within you. I know the strength in your heart that you yourself have underestimated. I understand the desires and fears you carry that often go unspoken. And I cherish every step you've taken toward me, even when they felt small or uncertain. There is a beauty to your journey, child, a unique melody in the way you move through this world. I have guided you through moments you did not even recognize as sacred. Amen. Share and subscribe.